Trade Confident. You guys are like 138,000 by March 25th. Travis, you've lost your mind. No, guys, I don't ever slap ridiculous predictions like this on thumbnails for clickbait. There is data going back to every single blow off top for the previous high of Bitcoin that says we could double the price of Bitcoin by March 25th. And I'll prove that to you guys today. Can we first start by acknowledging how ridiculously greedy people are in the market right now and how this could set us up for possibly a pretty decent crash here before we blast off? Guys, the funding rates right now on Bitcoin, I saw this joke on X. We're going to have to come up with a different color because orange isn't categorized enough to show the absolute greed in the market. Can I prove to you guys? Let me show you why people are doing this. Do you know, and this is for everybody who has, I don't mean this to be rude, who's messaged me. Guys, my phone today alone, has blown up more today from friends from high school messaging me, people that I know coming out of the woodworks. I don't mean that to be rude or anything, saying, Travis, how do we get into crypto? Guys, when that starts happening, the bull market is back, all right? Here's the data to prove why people are leveraging so much right now and why you are probably doing this, or maybe you want to, although I don't advise leveraging. When you break a previous all-time high, which is resembled here in green, it technically is the fastest price action movement, and the gains happen the fastest after you break a previous all-time high. Cycle number one, very, very obvious. Cycle number two, the fastest price action increase happens after you break the previous all-time high. And again here, after you break previous all-time high, this is the fastest amount of price action increase, listen, with the most minimal drawdown. This is why people are leveraging to the moon and back right now off all of this price action data. And guys, can I just give you this piece of data too? I'll give you guys a lot in this video today. This is the only event back here in, let's give you the date of here, February 25th, 2013. This is the only time Bitcoin went up past the previous all-time high and didn't see choppiness. You guys need to realize right now, I think long trade leverage is going to get wrecked here in the next 24, 48 hours. You guys need to know from past data that this is some of the price action you could be entering into. If you come here and you take a look at the decrease here, you're looking at a 27.96% decrease in the price of Bitcoin when you reach the previous all-time high. Okay, if you guys are using 10x leverage, let's do some simple math here. If you are 10x leverage, that means the price of your asset needs to only go down 10% and you have lost all of your money. And by the way, it only needs to go down about 7% because there's margin calls, and these institutions who let you have leverage, they're not going to send bounty hunters after you. So you are talking about such small margin of error on these leveraged positions. And again, let me show you guys this over here. I'll blow this up so you can see this. Even over here on the previous all-time high, you got pullbacks in the market. Look at these pullbacks here. This was about a 17% pullback. We came up again. We tried real hard to break it. Came back again at 11. That means anybody using 10x leverage, you're all going to get liquidated. All right, let me take this even further to prove this, because you guys need to see this chart now. Jake showed this today on the YouTube channel, but I'll show this to you again. Look at this. So the weekly time frame, since everybody is trying to go long right now, first of all, they're going to get liquidated or have already been liquidated to the downside based off this drop for everybody trying to go long based off us breaking the new all-time high today. I do think, guys, for everyone long, I do think Bitcoin has a chance of coming back down to about 61,000. Let me move this a little bit higher so you guys can see this. I know my face is in the way, so look above my head here. Look at this. 61,000 to 60,000 is where the greatest amount of liquidity sits. So if the theory holds true that institutions hunt liquidity, Bitcoin is going down to $61,000 and potentially $60,000 before we move back up to the upside. I just want everybody to realize that. What else does it mean? I personally think it means this is going to be one of the greatest buying opportunities that you're going to get. And I do have some cash on the sidelines that I will most likely be putting into the market pretty heavily when we get down there. All right, take a look at... Let's take a pit stop. Take a look at this, guys, real quick. I want you guys to take a look at Trade Confident. So we have won 141 wins and 0 losses. We've called out more scalping trades this morning. We have the highest win rate rate ever recorded on YouTube for crypto. Why am I talking to you guys all about this? Because I went over in the future forecast this morning, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once you're logged in. I showed you guys a plan of how to take profits out of this market and what to do with the profits once we hit this blow off top. And I'm going to show you this 138,000 prediction here in a second. This Friday coming up, I'm going to show you guys 10 metrics that have all called the peaks of cryptocurrency. Everybody should right now be focusing on when do I exit crypto. I'm going to show you guys that if any of these are hit, I will be exiting 90% of my entire portfolio because they have held true on every single top prediction for Bitcoin. All of them. It's going to blow you guys away. Grab a membership that is $59 a month, and we are going to be upping our membership to $65 a month starting on the halving event, which is April 20th. Get all of our trade calls, and you can see those predictions. Do not pass us up. Seriously, guys. All right, let me show you guys this. This is the crazy prediction that I think is going to blow some of you guys away. And I don't feel like people are, if I can say this, I don't feel like they're accurately resembling this correctly on some posts I've seen. What I want to show you guys is how fast Bitcoin can double in price. Guys, this is crazy. You come back over here, and I'm going to blow this up real big so everybody can see this. The high that was broken on the cycle peak that we had over on June 6, 2011, this was broken on February 25th, 2013. Here's the kicker. It only took 21 days to double the price of Bitcoin. Let's go to the next high. The next high was broken on April 24th, 2017. It only took 28 days to double your investment in Bitcoin. 28 days. You're like, this cannot happen again. Look at what happened over here. We can see on the date of December 14th, 2020, it only took 21 days to double your investment in cryptocurrency for Bitcoin. Or in other words, simply put, the price of Bitcoin doubled in 21 days. Do you guys see the urgency of why people are leveraging so much right now? It is because we are entering into, from historical data, listen, the fastest move up in crypto with the most minimal drawdown possible. That is why people are leveraging like crazy degens. And I don't even know what that means. I just heard that word thrown a lot out in crypto. Degens, whatever that means. So I'm wondering if there's a pattern here. Look, 21 days, 28 days, 21 days. If you take 21 days from today, which I personally think, guys, we're going to have a little bit of choppiness side to side, and we could see, a little bit of move down. But if I'm wrong and we break to the all-time high today, which we've actually did break to the all-time high today, but I'd say if you pass $70,000 today, there is a high likelihood within 21 days, March 25th, we could be at $138,000 for Bitcoin. And that is not a guess. That is just simple mathematics being pulled from all price action history, forecasted into the future. Okay, let's say I'm wrong. Let's say I'm wrong about this and Bitcoin goes back down here for 3-4 days. So let's just say by April 1st, we double our money in cryptocurrency for Bitcoin. Guys, this is one of the most bullish signs I think we've kind of ever seen in cryptocurrency. And I don't know if anyone's actually shown you guys this data, like literally to the exact date. It's a 21-day magic number. Once Bitcoin breaks $70,000, you basically have 21 days to potentially double your money. And that is why I wanted to come out here and show this to you guys. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you to FOMO into crypto right now. But once you break the previous all-time highs, this is what happens right here. This is what happens right there. This is what happens right here. You are not late to cryptocurrency. It is just starting. Arguably, the biggest parabolic move is going to happen after you break the previous high. Guys, snag a membership. I genuinely mean that. Snag a membership. I will show you guys all of the data and the metrics that have called the peaks of crypto so you guys know where to exit in this next bull run. You will see it. I will give you a spreadsheet that you guys can download. I will list all of the metrics. You don't need memberships to access these metrics. I will hyperlink the the metrics for you guys so you can open it up on your own computer and you can just watch when these metrics hit certain levels. And you'll see that on every single peak, these metrics have been holding true. It's going to be probably the greatest data you guys will need to exit successfully. I wrote this quote down earlier, and I'll end this video here, because here's what I feel like people are going to screw up. A lot of people, and I heard this from Crypto Banter, please, I want to give him credit on this. A lot will make money, but who will keep it? People are going to make a lot of money in their accounts. Guys, we're up $450,000 in profit in our crypto account. We were up to close to 480,000 just 24 hours ago. We pushed over 917,000. We are going to make great money in this market, but who is going to keep the money by exiting at the right time? That's what you guys need to be focusing on. That is what I will show you guys on Friday in the future forecast. There is a link in the description of this video. Click that link and you guys will be able to, sorry, I'm going through a lot of charts here. You guys will be able to see exactly those charts, and I will give you hyperlinks to those charts so you can literally open them up, put them on your computers, and watch for those metrics to get hit. I will be selling 90% of my crypto when any of those metrics are hit. Snag a membership. Enjoy the trade calls. We have new ones that have just been called out today. And I'll see you guys Friday in the future forecast. All right, guys, I love you. Talk to you later. God bless. Bye-bye.